Well, happy Wednesday, y'all, and welcome back to my channel, Life Coaching with Letitia. And today our topic is going to be on inspiration, talking about the things that inspire you. And I'm going to share with you some of the things that have inspired me. Now, I've made a pretty exhaustive list. I didn't know I had so many things that I use to inspire myself. But I'm just going to narrow it down to 5, and then I'll probably do another video and add more on top of the ones that I'm going to share today. So let's get started. Now, if you haven't seen my last 2 videos, you definitely want to go and check those out. Last week, I talked about how to set goals and accomplish them. And then the week before that, I talked about what are your stories. So you definitely want to go and check out those videos. And if you are loving these videos and you are getting a lot out of it, give me a like below and leave any comments that you would like so I can keep sharing these videos to you on YouTube. So let's jump right in. So I think the thing that most people would choose as the thing that inspires them the most is another person in their life. A friend, a spouse, a pastor, another person who is coming alongside you in your journey with the things that you are wanting to do in life. That person can be an inspiration. My mom is a huge inspiration in my life. A lot of the things that I have chosen to do in life, I have very much followed in her footsteps. We have the same kind of mind, the same kind of heart. I am known to have best friends from, my childhood days. And I've had very specific friends in my life who have inspired me. One of my best friends from high school, 2 of my best friends from high school, they both have been a huge inspiration to me. Another huge inspiration in my life in the past probably 3 to 4 years has been my best friend who I live with. I have watched her overcome illnesses and death and major disappointments in her life, and the girl always has a smile. The girl always makes me laugh. The girl always gets up and keeps going even when she is feeling the worst physically and emotionally and mentally, and that is so inspiring to me. 2 people in my life that inspire me are my kids, and they've had to endure a lot in the past 4 years. And I want to be an inspiration to my kids. I want them to know that in spite of difficulty, that you can still get up and keep going. So if you're looking for inspiration, look for somebody in your life who you look up to. Someone who has overcome difficulties, continues to overcome difficulties. That will inspire you. So another thing that I have used to inspire me is books. I'm going to share my books with you. Now, I'm going to be honest. I am not a big reader at all. It is not my most favorite pastime is to curl up with a book and read it. It's just not my thing. But there are certain subjects that when I am really focused on those things, like weight loss, being a single mom, just being a mom, being a godly woman, all these things are important to me. And so books are the things that inspire them. The first one that I'm going to share is My Utmost for His Highest. It is so inspiring to me. I get incredible nuggets from this book. This book makes me think. This book convicts me. This book helps me to change my mindset. And in all of that, that inspires me. It inspires me big time. I just finished this study with my life group. I presented this book to my life group. We all wanted to be better at praying, and we are all mothers. So this was incredibly inspiring. We also have the study guide. And so in the study guide, you wrote out lots of prayers and asked questions about your kids and about yourself in relationship to each chapter. Really inspired me to pray more for my kids, to pray more specifically for my kids, and to also pray for myself as a mom, that I can be the best that I can be. But it's by Angela Thomas, and it's called My Single Mom Life. And it was just stories and lessons and a lot of inspiration on being a single mom and how to teach your kids in the midst of you being a single mom, how to set a new life for yourself as you're coming out of a difficult marriage, and now you're raising your kids majority of the time by yourself. This book really inspired me, really encouraged me, helped me to set new traditions with my kids, and how to make good memories with my kids, and how to teach my kids how to buy gifts, especially for their dad and especially for their mom, and just teaching them how to give, how to be selfless. Okay, so a recent book that I just started like yesterday, it's called Bucket List Journal, and it says, create a lifetime of inspiration and purpose. So, little secret, I got this book from Five Below. And I kid you not, every time I've gone to Five Below and I look through the books that they have on the table that are like $5, $4, I always find incredible books. So anyways, Five Below book table has incredible books. I found so many creative books that would inspire someone to be creative or start something new. And then another thing that I would put on the list is finding someone, there's a train going by, but finding someone in your life who is doing something that you want to do. That is one of the biggest inspirations in my life. And so there is a lady on YouTube, her name is Cheryl Porter, and she is this just bubbly, energetic, phenomenal vocal coach. And she videotapes herself coaching all these different people who come into her studio. And I tell you, I want to cry when I watch her videos because I love her passion. I love the way she teaches. I love her energy. I love how she coaches her students. It is just, it's just so sweet to my spirit, and it inspires me to work harder. It inspires me to be the best vocal coach that I can be. So find someone who is doing what you want to do. That can definitely inspire you. And then I briefly talked about life groups and support groups. I have my life group. The last few years of my marriage, I was involved in a support group for women in difficult marriages. It actually, for a time, inspired me to stay in my marriage in spite of the difficulties that I was going through, because I gained tools, I gained understanding, and I gained support from other women who were going through the same thing that I was. And so it inspired me to keep fighting for my marriage. And so that was something that definitely was an inspiration and a support to me. So much, in fact, that after my marriage ended, the Lord really put on my heart to teach the same classes to other women who are going through difficult marriages so they can be inspired to stay in their marriages. That is my list on things that inspire you. Please comment below and share with me things that have inspired you. Along with that, coaching is a huge inspiration. If you are looking for a life coach in your life to inspire you to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish, Coaching is a great way to get incredible inspiration from someone who's just going to pour into you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you give it a like, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye. My dreams have found their home. I'm ready to fly, ready to fly, ready to soar, ready to soar. I'm getting ready to